DR7, we've been around. This is our going into our 4th year. And the great thing about DR7, we've proven ourselves to be the most competitive circuit in the nation. We've also proven that we're the most professional circuit. We're going to start on time. We're going to make sure you are there and you get exposure. Another reason you want to come to a DR7 is we have the platform. That's our own grassroots in-house national scouts that are looking for athletes that they can expose the unexposed. We're always going to look at our top 4 and 5-star athletes, but we're looking for those other dogs that's out there. And if you're one of them, you got to come and perform it on the field. As my guys say, if you ball, you get the call. So understand this, DR7 has a lot of different things coming. We're going to have DR Roundtable, which is all about exposure, where we bring guests on. So at our DR7 event, it's all about exposure.
Closing out the day with an 18U banger. It is the St. John's Cobras taking on Gridiron Elite right here from the Villages High School. It's Ben Spicer, joined by CJ Gilbert, and we bring you this matchup of Jacksonville versus Orlando, two prolific programs. We saw the St. John's Cobras win numerous 7v7 championships in the 18U ranks across multiple circuits last year. Gridiron Elite won 2 championships at DR7 tournaments as well. So this one's going to be a lot of fun, CJ. Looking forward to this one. It'll be the Cobras starting off with the ball here to get things going. And right off the bat, firing over the middle. That ball is incomplete. Quarterback for the Cobras is Jackson Visconti. CJ, great matchup here between these two teams.
Yeah, really good matchup. It's going to boils down to quarterback play and just overall team connection here. Gridiron Elite, we know that's one of them programs where they actually won it last time we was here in Villages. So, you know, that team right there is heavily regarded as one of the top programs that we have here at DR7 and in the state of Florida.
A game that came down to the final play as well. Noah Grubbs finding Josh Perry in that game as that pass is complete. Getting it out for the catch to Angelo Kekalik. And that one spotted just short of a first down.
Yeah, really good catch by Kekalik right there. And Visconti really trying to dice up the middle here. You know, just trying to find something that the defense is giving up, and that is the middle of the field.
I think that was Grant Connor, actually, who had that touchdown pass to Josh Perry in that game. Correct me if I'm wrong, CJ. Third down throw here from St. John's Cobras.
Cross the body.
Catch is made and a big gain. That one getting inside the 10 as all the way down in close inside the red zone is Brighton Baker.
And that was just a really good just setting the route, going outside and then cutting it back inside. Really just so much green in front of him to pick up yards at the catch right there. Good job by Baker.
So that brings us to a 1st and goal situation now for the St. John's Cobras. Going toe-to-toe with Gridiron Elite, a clash of two of the best 7v7 programs in the country. Quick throw out, as that was Baker, who had that big gain a play prior, getting the pass underneath and getting the ball down to the 3-yard line.
Really good start by the St. John Cobras as we get under 18 minutes right here. Perfect completion percentage by the quarterback here. So we'll see if they can get 6 points and ultimately the lead going into the first few minutes of the ball game.
Way to strike early from the Cobras. You could expect that, right, from a Cobra?
You only need one deadly strike from the Cobras to do some damage.
Referees having a discussion here, getting things sorted out as we got a 2nd down and goal situation. Opening possession here. We're coming your way from the Villages. Ben Spicer, CJ Gilbert, we've brought you some great games here live on the DR Sports Network. We're expecting this one to be fun as well. 2nd down throw.
Visconti. That's a touchdown to Kekalik.
Kekalik got things going early. Angelo made a catch early on in the series, and he closes out the drive with a touchdown. And the Cobras out in front 6-0 here. Let's see if they go for the 1-point try or decide to go for 2.
Really good drive there by the Cobras and the quarterback, Visconti, to cap it off with a touchdown. Perfect, like I said, perfect passing percentage on the day so far on that first drive. So look like this one may be an offensive battle as we get further and further in this game.
Referee's discussing something. There's no flag down on the field, but not sure what we're talking about. It was a hold. So there was a flag, just not visible from up here for us. Penalty, of course, is declined. They'll take the touchdown. And so the Cobras holding on to that 6-0 lead. They will go for the 1-point try. Making things a little harder on themselves, though. They've got the T spotted at the 5. Supposed to go from the 3 there, fellas. Cobras rolling out. And
Good
that one
defense.
knocked away. Nice coverage that time from Gridiron Elite. That's Tristan Gunn.
Yeah, really good coverage right there by Gunn to stop the extra point right there.
Chance to see the Notre Dame commit, CJ. Noah Grubbs. He'll start things off for Gridiron Elite. But Coach Siciliano and this organization very high on the second team quarterback as well. 2028 quarterback Bryson Marbre helped lead Gridiron Elite to a championship a week ago on another circuit. 2 star-studded teams. It'll be Grubbs starting off as QB1 here for Gridiron Elite. And the Notre Dame commit zips one over the middle of the field. Post route is caught by Brian Williams. And they'll say Brian Williams did not get touched. See where they spotted at, and their referees again having a conversation. Not sure he got in the end zone. Might have got tagged short. We'll see where they mark it at. Good communication here from the officials coming together to discuss. And could it be a one-play scoring drive for Gridiron Elite out of the gates? They'll say no. He was stopped at the 19. But they do get a first down.
Yeah, really good throw right there by Grubbs. Williams with a strong catch and picked up the first down. And this Gridiron Elite team is really, really fast starting out the gate.
So first down after the Grubbs hook up with Brian Williams. Here's Grubbs looking towards the end zone. Has a man and a beautiful ball. What a dot. And diving into the high jump mat for Gridiron Elite.
Like Terrence Dunn there with the touchdown, running under that ball and catching it from Noah Grubbs. Like we said before, 4-star Notre Dame commit, Noah Grubbs there. So we're going to see some live action right here from quarterback play to end off in 18U.
Terrence Dixon with the touchdown catch from Noah Grubbs. And we are all even at 6. Gridiron Elite will go for 2. 2 passes and into the end zone for Gridiron Elite. Noah Grubbs looking to cap this one off with 2 points. Grubbs. Look at that velocity on the throw. Yep. Has Terrence Dixon, who caught the touchdown. He'll finish off the drive with a 2-point conversion, and Gridiron Elite goes out in front 8-6.
You can't ask for much better quarterback play from both Visconti and Grubbs here. Both teams are really firing out the gate. Grubbs only had, a few plays, handful of plays to score that touchdown, and Visconti took a whole drive to score. So would it be an 8-6? That could be the difference in that 2-point conversion or that 1-point conversion. It's going to be a tight ball game.
Gridiron Elite 18U won the Road to the Crown Davenport tournament last season, as well as the Villages tournament. Finished ranked in the top 3 of the DR7 final rankings.
Good strong catch there.
That was a nice grab from Aaron Herman.
Really, really nice catch. The concentration to kind of corral that in. Next level. Got a penalty flag on the play, though.
See what the call is. Referees have been busy here so far in this one.
Like it's against Gridiron Elite. He's marking them up all the way down to past the 15 at the 13-yard line.
You look at this St. John's Cobras team as well. They took home a DR7 trophy last season. Road to the Crown Tampa champions. Coming out on top over Team Tampa, 33-14 in that one. Cobras representing that St. John's, that Jacksonville area well. They have a lot of elite talent in their program too. And so far going toe-to-toe with Gridiron Elite here, as they look to cap off their second possession with more points. Good gain on first down, adding on the penalty yards too. And here's the first down throw. Another catch made. That'll be good for another first down, as making the grab is Colson Cooper for the Cobras.
That's another good decision by Visconti there to kind of scan the field. And first guy wasn't there. Second guy wasn't even open. The third read had to check it down to number 17 there, Colson Cooper, to keep the drive alive.
Gridiron Elite has had 2 close games so far. They're 1-1 heading into this matchup. Beat one-stop Elite Ritchie boys 18-17, fell to 24K 16-14. I'll tell you about the Cobras here in just a moment, as they've got a man wide open, but another penalty in this one coming against the Cobras. As for the St. John's Cobras, they are 0-2 heading into this matchup. Fell to 24K 26-9, and also lost to one-stop Elite Ritchie boys 17-15. So an important game for both of these teams for seeding purposes on Crown Sunday. And despite the early struggles coming in at 0-2, the Cobras battling here, trying to finish off the day with a big win. So after the penalty, T spotted at the 6-yard line. Throw over the middle of the field is incomplete.
And we got some penalty flag on might be pass interference or even holding. Seemed like the defender got there a little early.
Penalty going against Curtis Dewberry. And it is a penalty against Gridiron Elite. So that'll give the Cobras a first down, automatic first down. And so St. John's was getting set to be faced with a third down. Now they'll have it with a first down and the tee at the 1-yard line. Inside the 1-yard line even.
I feel like the middle of the field's been open pretty much. And like I said, with 707 especially, you can kind of use your formations to your advantage. So I would suspect something short right here or a rollout even.
First down from the 1. Receiver is wide open, and he's into the end zone for the touchdown. That's Angelo Kikulik with his second touchdown of the game. Kikulik has been a prime target. And
got a penalty on the
I thought we had a flag down. It's hard. Yeah, we do have a flag down. Not sure if that was a pick on the play, on the route. See what the call is. Refs have done a good job signaling things here. It's unsportsmanlike against the Cobras. So Gridiron has the option to push them back on the try, or they can get the ball starting things off at the 25. Looks like that's what they'll decide to do here. So the touchdown stands. 12-8. Cobras lining up to go for 1. Again, Gridiron Elite came into this matchup at 1-1 in pool play. Last pool play game for both these teams, the Cobras 0-2.
Like you said before, a really big game. Decided here today to not go 0-3.
Point after, Visconti rolling out, has a man but overshot him. Trying to connect with Brighton Baker. Instead it goes out of the back of the end zone, and so the score remains 12-8 in favor of the Cobras.
And that is the second time that the St. John Cobras have went down there and scored, but can't capitalize on either getting 2 or an extra point afterwards. We'll see if that comes back to bite them against a major power on offense in the Gridiron Elite.
Interested to see here who Coach Siciliano and Gridiron Elite opt to go with at quarterback. Looks like Noah Grubbs in the huddle. We saw last year they would rotate quarterbacks each possession. But this is, like we said, an important game for Gridiron Elite and the Cobras, so opting to go with QB1 here and Noah Grubbs. He was efficient on his first series. Now second time back out to work. Grubbs over the middle, zips one into traffic and knocked away. Dangerous throw into double coverage, but that one falls harmlessly to the turf that time, CJ.
And it looked like we had a penalty on that play as well, giving a sideline warning. So, got to see, have to reset the down, the distance here.
And again, Gridiron Elite starting from the 25-yard line after the unsportsmanlike penalty following that St. John's Cobra touchdown. Appreciate everyone that's tuned in throughout the day here on the DR Sports Media Network. We've brought you 5 games thus far. This is our 6th game of the day. Something new we're trying here with DR7, streaming some pool play action as well as the championships. As Grubbs loading up, firing, has his
Really
man,
good
and
throw.
look at that. Between 2 defenders, they'll say he's incomplete, though. The pass is incomplete. We have a Cobra player down.
Yeah, he looked like he's in pain. We'll get that name here in a second.
So the St. John's Cobras leading here 12-8. We'll stop the clock with the stoppage in play. We hope that Cobra player is okay. Look there at Coach Siciliano having a word with his team. We'll take a break and be right back here as this game continues in just a moment.
DR7, we've been around. This is going into our 4th year. And the great thing about DR7, we've proven ourselves to be the most competitive circuit in the nation. We've also proven that we're the most professional circuit. We're going to start on time. We're going to make sure you are there and you get exposure. Another reason you want to come to a DR7 is we have the platform. That's our own grassroots in-house national scouts that are looking for athletes that they can expose the unexposed. We're always going to look at our top 4 and 5-star athletes, but we're looking for those other dogs that's out there. And if you're one of them, you got to come and perform it on the field. As my guys said, if you ball, you get the call. So understand this, DR7 has a lot of different things coming. We're going to have DR Roundtable, which is all about exposure, where we bring guests on. So at our DR7 event, it's all about exposure.
And we're back. St. John's Cobras in the lead. Gridiron Elite on their 2nd series of the game. Noah Grubbs just threw a great ball in between 2 defenders. Ruled incomplete, though. And so that brings us to 2nd down.
Yeah, and that injured player was Jackson, number 9 for the St. John Cobras. Gradually walked over to the sideline, get him treated and well.
Correction, I believe this is 3rd down based on how the Cobras are approaching this. Every defender lined up on that 10-yard line or further back. So Noah Grubbs having a talk with his receivers out of the injury timeout. Cobras leading 12-8. Four receivers to the left of Grubbs. He'll take the snap here on 3rd down. The Notre Dame commit over the middle of the field. Has his man. Has the first down. He'll be stopped short, spotted at the 1. But a big conversion there from Tristan Gunn. Grubbs to Gunn for the first down.
And Gunn has been a consistent piece of this offense right here. Just a gradual chain mover of the offense. Hasn't scored any touchdowns, but overall has been quite effective in this Noah Grubbs-led offense.
So brings us to a 1st down and goal from the 1-yard line. 12-8 your score as it stands now. And again, I think referee's trying to talk if maybe he got into the end zone.
In under 5 minutes as well.
And based on Gunn's reaction, they're going to say that he did not get into the end zone. He thought he did. CJ thought he did too.
He would have fooled me.
But it is a new set of downs for Noah Grubbs in this Gridiron Elite offense. Trailing 12-8. Again, this one important for both of these teams for seeding purposes tomorrow in tournament play. Stacked 18U field here in the Villages. Collectively, we have 124 teams as that throw across the middle is caught by Trey Punter And Grubbs has his second touchdown toss here in the game. Gridiron Elite reclaims the lead.
Yeah, really good poise there by Grubbs to get this lead back. We'll see if they opt to go for two or look like they are going to opt to go for two to kind of push this lead out to 4 points instead of 2 points. Really strategic decision here, too.
So 14-12 is the score now. Grubbs and Gridiron Elite with the 2-point try pending. Grubbs throwing it up for grabs.
Nice back
and it's
shoulder.
caught.
With
Also
the
got a
penalty.
penalty for the late contact there.
That was Brian Williams on a 2-point conversion. Really strategic play right there. Now, if you do ultimately, throws a pick in there or something, you don't give up. You're totally up by a defensive possession. So, wise decision by Coach Mikey and Gridiron Elite to go for two and get that 2-point conversion down.
With how it stands, though, we're coming up on 3 minutes unofficial game clock, of course. The Cobras could potentially, if they're able to maneuver the ball down the field, have a say as the time expires. And it looks like they're going to call that unsportsmanlike, and so that'll be a down taken away from the Cobras. So they'll only have 2 downs to work with to try and get it out to the 25. So Visconti on second down to start the series, coming over the middle, has his man, and that'll make it a 3rd down and about 6 to go. Looks like Gavin Johnson on the receiving end of that one.
You have to think Visconti and the St. John Cobras would be thinking Kekalik here. Kind of a manageable distance to keep the chains moving. He's close to the line, right at the bottom of the screen right there, inside tight. So you would think that this is where they'd be going.
3rd down coming up for the Cobras. Looking over the middle, they get the pass off. And Brighton Baker. We've also got a penalty coming against Gridiron Elite. So regardless of what transpired on that play, it's going to be a fresh set of downs for the Cobras as we're coming up on around 2 minutes to play. So again, the Cobras in a comfortable spot. They are trailing here by 4, but they can kind of use that clock as their friend here, CJ.
And every second matters in this point in time with a running a clock here. So under 2 minutes and counting, and Visconti and this offense is moving, especially after that penalty that only had them have 2 downs to get a first down. So now they have a complete set of downs to potentially get another first down or even a touchdown.
Quads to the right of Visconti. 1 receiver to his left. Rolling out to the right. Fakes the underneath pass. Now flings one downfield, and the catch is made. That's Brighton Baker again, and those two have had a nice connection here as this game has transpired.
Yeah, Baker has came in clutch for the last two catches right here. So he's becoming the hot man for Visconti and this St. John Cobras offense. So we'll see how they end out this this drive, and hopefully they get a touchdown to take the lead here.
Ball spotted at the 3-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal. And again, you see no real urgency from the Cobras. Just take your time. Make sure you can get the right play call in. Trying to get their first pool play win of the day in their final pool play game.
Reaching the 30-second unofficial time clock.
Visconti looking over the middle.
Oh,
and it's intercepted. And Gridiron Elite will come out on top with a red zone interception. What a play made by Gridiron Elite. That
Bryce
is
Williams right there on
Bryce Williams.
And that's what you did not need if you're Visconti in this St. John Cobras offense. You did not need it to go back to this Gridiron Elite team for a victory. And we do have a flag on the play as well. So maybe a unsportsmanlike or something after the play.
The ball was deflected up into the air, and Bryce Williams off the tip coming away with it. That'll be 3 points for Gridiron Elite. They take a 19-12 lead. And now on the flip side of things, they can just let things run out here as we're down the stretch of this one. So Gridiron Elite, barring some craziness, will move to 2-1 in pool play. As Noah Grubbs, see what he decides to do here. He's going to take a long shot, and that one caught.
Touchdown.
So that'll add to the point difference and a flip onto the high jump mat for Brian Williams. Gridiron Elite with a little style points to close things out.
Really good throw by four-star quarterback and Notre Dame commit Noah Grubbs there to Brian Williams. That's the timing that we're talking about as far as like why we like this game of 7-on-7 translating into the fall ball. You see the timing, the connection between quarterback and receiver, and you know that those guys have been working on that play and that route for a very long time.
Makes the score 25-12. Gridiron Elite. We've seen them go for 2 after every score. They'll continue that trend here. As Noah Grubbs looking to help his team improve to 2-1 in pool play.
Got another fade ball to Brian.
Going up top. Tried to one-hand it, and that one falls incomplete.
I'm telling you, if you would have had that one, that would have been clip of the year almost for our social media page. I'll tell you that.
Would have been nice. And so the Cobras trailing 25-12. Looks like they are going to fall to 0-3 in pool play. Gridiron Elite coming out on top 25-12. Impressive performance from the Gridiron Elite offense and Notre Dame commit Noah Grubbs, CJ.
Yeah, no doubt. We knew what Grubbs was. We knew what he was going to bring to the table. Can't wait to see what Day 2 brings, Crown Day, Crown Sunday, brings for us. You know, Gridiron Elite, you know, they're going to bring even more added style points and things to the bunch. So we didn't get a chance to even see Marbury. So we'll get a chance to maybe even see him a little bit tomorrow with the quarterback play. But Grubbs for sure handled business today along with the whole Gridiron Elite offense. And shouts out to Bryce Williams on getting that game-clinching interception.
Going to be fun to watch how the 18U bracket unfolds tomorrow on Crown Sunday. Several undefeated teams in pool play. Bay Area's Buckeyes, Gold, Gifted Sports, Trinity Elite, Apex Elite, 24K Flash, and Slimy Boys all go undefeated in pool play. Again, 24K Flash beat both of the teams you just watched. So intriguing to see how everything plays out on Crown Sunday. That wraps up our streams for today in pool play. We will be back tomorrow, though, with all those championship game streams from 10U all the way up to 18U. Been a fun day of action here on the DR Sports Media Network.
Yeah, really good day. You know, it started off kind of slow. We had 2 mercy rules at the beginning of the day, and then it ended up being really hot. So sun came out, and I feel like that kind of spurred on some really good energy from our guys right there. So a couple takeaways. Like I said, we just saw Noah Grubbs. I think that's kind of the highlight of 18U at quarterback play and just overall had some really good moments in 10U as well with Orlando Elite taking that trophy home, or 8U, excuse me, for the championship to punch their ticket to the crown. So really good work here today and just overall getting some action in the villages.
A lot of fun. I appreciate you joining me, CJ, and we'll be back here tomorrow right here for 5 championship games. So make sure you lock in. Hit that subscribe button on the way out. Hope you guys enjoyed our coverage here from the villages. For CJ Gilbert, I'm Ben Spicer. Thanks for tuning in.
DR7 Sports.
They're gonna be sorry they were ever born.
Who?
All of them.
Yeah, W, look, beat 'em up just like it's W. Promise you, why would I trouble you? Yeah, look, you cannot see what's in front of you. You cannot see what's in front of you. Yeah, promise that you get to run into if you knew what's about to come to you. Smoke with me, boy, you might go deep. Do 'em dirty on the mic like a MOD. Being here, do, city shots low key. When I send them 2 fingers, I ain't talking about peace. I don't take it lightly, they won't smoke with me. A joke to me, bad guy, that was Kobe beef. Then you could die by the chopper, no helicopter. Bad man down, look, mama caught the doctor. It's about to be a bad sight when I pull up on 'em. It's about to be that last night. You don't want nothing on me. It's about to get real dangerous. It's about to get real dangerous. It's about to get real dangerous. It's about to get real dangerous.
Listen, the next destination is Florida, man. Follow us around the country as we give you the best in 7-on-7 each week, each time on the road to the crown.